What's back on everybody? I'm DJ Sparker aka Demo, and welcome back to the Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. Now, my opponent right here. My opponent, Flan. I like her team. I like her team for one reason and one reason only. She has the Gardevoir, which, for those who don't know, is my all-time favorite Pokemon. But, other than that, her team is pretty threatening. I mean, just look at all that power. Garchomp, Dragonite, Metagross, Gengar, Golisopod. Alright, whatever. Golisopod is actually pretty threatening, with priority 90 base power stab, first impression, whatever. Play the battle. We'll see how this thing turns out. So, hello, here we are again with my Primarina team. The team I built around Primarina, as you can see on the edge of the screen right there. Alright, so I lead it off with the Alolan Persian because it's a great lead. You can Parting Shot out, you can Taunt, you can Foul Play. But she leads off with the Dragonite, which I'm assuming wants to set up a Dragon Dance. So I went for Taunt, just trying to stop it, and sure enough, it did actually go for Dragon Dance. Setting up turn 1, Flan, you can't do that, you can't. So I Foul Played to break the multi-scale and do a lot of damage in return. He goes for the Outrage, and thanks to the Fur Coat ability, I live! So because I outspeed, I go for the Parting Shot, lower its offenses, and switch right into my Fairy type while it outrages Primarina, which threatens anything on the team, really. And yeah, Specs Primarina is pretty much pretty power. I'm pretty sure that's not a saying, Demo. Speak English, damn it! He does get confused by the Outrage. Taunt does wear off, so you can Dragon Dance again, but doesn't want to risk that. I mean, I wouldn't risk that, would you? And my opponent does go out into her Gengar, which, even though resists the Moonblast, look at how much damage this does. Over half. That's over half damage. And we get the special attack drop. Yeah, I almost said raise, but it doesn't rise, it drops. It's not a contrary Gengar. I don't want to get rid of the Sludge Bomb, so I switch right back out into Persian. And my opponent Destiny Bonds. That's fun. Yeah. I'm not trying to fall for this. I do outspeed. That's our natural speed stat. She does switch out and goes out into the Golisopod, which kind of threatens me with the first impression. For those who don't know, first impression works like Fake Out. It can only be used on the first turn, but it's 90 base power bug type, which is stab on Golisopod, which is pretty threatening. But thankfully, I have my Rocky Helmet defensive Zapdos, which eats up a first impression and does damage right back to the Rocky Helmet, and does reduce its PP with power pressure. Damn it, team! We'll learn how to speak English already. But my opponent doesn't want to take a Thunderbolt, so she goes right into her ground type, the Garchomp. And I predicted that. There's no way I wasn't predicting that. I went for the Toxic, because yeah, the only offensive move I have is Thunderbolt, and that's not doing shit. So I wondered what this thing wanted to do to me. It could Dragon Claw me, it could Outrage me, but it went for the Stone Edge, which sucks, but I live thanks to my defensive EVs. I don't even know what these EVs are. I actually gotta try to find that out, because the Zapdos was actually a gift from a friend. I don't know what its exact spread is, but it's bulky. It's a bulky Zapdos. I think the Zapdos has EVs and speed or special attack, I don't know. I go right into my Ferrothorn predicting the Stone Edge, and sure enough, it does go for the Stone Edge again. Now, not much can really hit my Ferrothorn anything for, well, any damage really, but I'm proved wrong at that. I'm proved wrong soon later in the battle, so Garchomp can't really do much to me, and it's getting whittled down by its own Life Orb and Toxic. So, yeah. I'm pretty much free to set up a Leech Seed on everything. And I just set up a Leech Seed right on the Dragonite. Now, the Dragonite coming in told me that it had Fire Punch, but it was probably just trying to scare me out, just to set up another Dragon Dance, and yeah, that's no fun. I don't like fighting setup. I've fought so much setup in this gen. I don't know why. Oh man, it's just so annoying. Yeah, my opponent does go for the Dragon Dance right here, but I predicted that. I wasn't about to just let my opponent set up a Dragon Dance like that. So I went for the Gyro Ball, which because he boosted his speed and is now faster than he was before, it ends up annihilating this Dragonite, and Leech Seed just ends up finishing it off, which is great. I don't want to fight any more Dragonites. Well, I might not, because Dragonite has actually fallen out of fusions this gen, but I don't know. He does go out into the Metagross. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to assume anyone's gender here. We are a gender-free channel here on Lunastorm League. My opponent does Mega Evolve, and sure enough, does have the Hammer Arm to hit my Ferrothorn. Now, just watch this turn. Just watch this turn real quick. Watch this beauty of a turn. My opponent gets a crit on the Hammer Arm. You know, it didn't really matter much. It was a 2-hit KO either way. But, yeah, I miss my Leech Seed too. Isn't this just a fun game we play? Huh? Oh, the times I wish I was Rocky Helmet instead of Leftovers. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get either of those because he goes for the Earthquake, which avoids any physical contact with me and thus prevents Iron Barbs damage, unfortunately. But I was prepared for Mega Gross with this team. Speaking of this demo. Persian does have the Foul Play, and thanks to Mega Metagross's high attack stat, how's it far? Foul Play is enough to one-shot. Thankfully. Ugh! I'm freaking tired of facing Metagross this gen. He goes right back into the, first impressioning Golisopod. And obvious play is obvious. Zapdos. Absorb that Bug-type move and take that Rocky Helmet damage, bitch! Bitch! And pressure too. Give in to peer pressure. That's doing nothing, man. Get out of here. Go back to Team Skull, man. So, my opponent does do the exact same play. He goes right into Garchomp. Stop saying he, Damo! That's obviously a girl. Then again, last time I said this, I made the point that not all players pick the gender that correlate with their own gender. So maybe this is a boy or a girl. I don't know. It's the screen, damn it. I'm sorry if I offend anyone. This Garchomp does go for Stone Edge, and I can't really switch in safely because my Ferrothorn is gone. And but I do go for the Roost since I live a Stone Edge, and it is taking residual damage from its own Life Orb and the Toxic, the Garchomp. And I didn't want to let my Zapdos go because I needed an answer to the Golisopod. So I did the best play I can think of. Sack off Persian. It didn't really do much except for Parting Shot everything. I got rid of the Metagross, so there wasn't any need to keep it around. I just mixed up alive and around. Someday I'll learn the English language. Thankfully, the Garchomp does go down to all that residual damage. And, yeah, things are looking up for me. I do go into my Zydalg, my Zygarde 10%, which is a very great Pokemon. I'm sorry I picked you. I'm sorry I picked Flygon over you. Then again, I like Flygon, so why should I apologize to anyone? Even though 1,000 Arrows does hit Pokemon with Levitate, I didn't want to go for 1,000 Arrows because of exactly that, Cursed Body. Cursed Body can take away my stab, and that is no fun. That is no fun. I did one-shot it either way with any of my attacks, well, except for E-Speed, which was normal. But my opponent goes out into the Gardevoir, which, surprise, surprise, is Choice Scarfed. So, so much for that. I should have expected that. That is a common set for non-Mega, and that was my own fault. But since my opponent is Choice Scarfed, Choice Scarfed into Moonblast. I'm free to go into my Fire type, a Marowak, right here. And my opponent does switch out into Golisopod, which I go for Shadow Bone right here. And Shadow Bone does do enough damage to where it will activate Golisopod's ability. Emergency Exit, which sucks in most situations, and to get the defense lower, but Emergency Exit basically just switches your opponent's... I'm explaining things like people don't already know how things work, but you get it. It's Pokemon. I don't know how you couldn't have found that out already, but it's Pokemon. This game has been out for like months. The Gardevoir does go for Shadow Ball, which doesn't knock me out, and oh, I'm sorry. Gardevoir's my favorite Pokemon. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts, man. I'm sorry. I can't wait till Mega Gardevoir comes back this gen. I'm gonna be all over that when that comes out. The Golisopod does go for Sucker Punch, which is unfortunate, but But thanks because I have Zapdos and Primarina, I can easily clean up this game. So thankfully, this thing didn't go for Poison Jab or anything. I guess First Impression does work like Fake Out, as in you can only use it on the first turn you're out in the field. But it didn't really have much to hit me with anyway, so that's gonna be game. GG Flan. GG Flan. I appreciate your Gardevoir. I appreciate people using that, especially when Tapu Lele is here and is arguably better, but I don't care about Tapu Lele, man. It's all about Gardevoir for me. But as always, if you like this team and want to use it for yourself, it will be down in the description below. And if you want to see more battles, of mine or just other content in general, be sure to click like, comment, or even subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully I'll learn English by the next video. Maybe.